try so hard to be professional, then Larry, and I messed it up straight away. So we're here, uninvited, not the uninvited as I called it on the thing. Uninvited. I am always adding these to things, but yeah, it's uninvited, and everybody's invited to watch it. I am here with Larry, the horror cat dad, the internet's foremost horror cat expert, the NECA warrior, the NECA king, the guy who makes me want to spend my money on things that I should not be spending my money on. This guy is amazing. And one of my favorite people on YouTube, one of my favorite people, great guy. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks, Larry.
Oh man, thank you for having me. I'm honored to be here, man. Yeah, when you had asked me before, I was like, yeah, for sure. I'm totally down, and I didn't know what to say because that was a great intro, man. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it, man.
You're welcome, buddy. Like so many people would agree. So many people who I see on the on YouTube, they're so appreciative of what you do, your channel, and also what you do for all the other people on the channel supporting them. It means a lot. And we've got Al here. Al, the reason you weren't invited was because it's cats, not bats. That's why. It doesn't work.
Going
like
down
that.
the alphabet.
Yeah. When we get to bats, we'll give you a call. Hey, Gareth, how's it going, man? I feel like such a horrible person anytime, even jokingly saying anything mean to Al. So, Gareth, on the other hand, those guys, they'll be going at it. They'll be going at it in the chat. So today, our film, I'm going to just read the synopsis, just because hopefully people will know that this is available. Uninvited, 1988, is available on Tubi. It is available for purchase on Amazon. It is also available to buy on, I think it's Arrow. I think there's an Arrow version of it. I could be wrong. And obviously there's VHS. A mutated feline escapes from a secret lab. That's a great start from, just that's enough. A mutated feline. Right, play the movie. Technically, it's not a cat. Yeah, it's true. A mutated feline escapes from a secret lab onto a yacht owned by a wealthy criminal. Two beautiful women. All right, calm down, guys. Adopt the cuddly cat, unaware. This is its cat in there. The killer kitty houses a demon in its mouth. Well, we all know somebody like that as a point. Now the 4K restored version is ready to stream. Okay, I shouldn't have read that bit. Hey ho. So what hashtags has this got next to it? Scary. Okay, we'll see about that, won't we? Unsettling. I don't know. Horror. Yes, probably. It's currently got a semi-decent rating. It's directed by Graydon Clark. It's starring the wonderful George Kennedy of Cool Hand Luke and Naked Gun and all that good stuff. Rob Estes, Alex Cord, and it's one of those classic multicom entertainment group joints that I've been looking forward to. No, I don't know anything about that studio, I'm afraid. I'm sure everybody else will do. So while I'll let Al and Gareth have a go at each other in the in the chat, I'm not even going to put them. I'll just let them go at it. Here we go. Hey, hello there, Cap. Hello.
Hey, Cap.
Excellent. And yeah, we've got Sir George Kennedy. Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't mention Clue.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention Clue. Clue's not really been. It is on my radar. Like I've seen it, but it's not a film that I'm like, I've watched lots and lots of times. So before we get started, hey, Rob's here as well. Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
I'm sorry, I literally fell asleep and missed Ernest, so I watched it again this morning. I was on my sofa like drooling. So just before we get started, tell us a little bit about, because I'm a dog person. I'll come out straight and say I'm so much of a dog person. I am allergic to cats. I do love, I like cats, but so your love of cats and putting that together with horror, where does that stem from, Larry?
So during the big lockdown of 2020,
I heard of
that's
that,
when
yes.
that's when I got my cats. My wife wanted to get a cat, and honestly, like for the longest time, I mean, for most of my life, I wasn't a cat person. I love animals, but I wasn't really a cat person. And then so we adopted a cat, and that's the one thing I tell people all the time too. adopt from a shelter, adopt from,
Yeah, man.
always adopt those, those cats. Um, so we adopted one, Ellie, our calico, and then my wife wanted to get another one, but we had already decided we'll get two cats and a dog, and I was like,
Ah,
okay, well, if you if you pick the cats, I'm gonna pick the dog, and then well, do you want to
right.
pick the other cat? And I'm like, sure, why not? So I went in there not knowing what to expect, and it's just like I was like, I had already loved our calico, but when I found my tuxedo cat Switch, I mean, I fell in love with her, and ever since then, it's like I've been a horror fan. More so in the last few years, I've gotten like even more so into it.
Yeah.
Um, and that was the thing. It was just kind of like one of those things that actually the whole horror cat dad thing is like my wife actually came up with that.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
yeah, she's like, well, why don't you just do something that's like horror related and you love cats? I was like,
Yeah, you got to have a
okay.
gimmick, man. Yeah, that's right. One thing wrestling's taught me. You've got to have a gimmick. I've not got a gimmick. You see, my gimmick is like I say, right, okay, at the beginning. That's my gimmick. Oh, man, that's so cool. I like that. So we've got people throwing questions. Oh, hey, Bud Files is here as well. So hey, Bud, how you doing? And we've got a question from Al. Al's typical interviewer. He wants to be in with the question straight away. Favorite cat horror film, Larry?
Oh
Well,
man.
this one should be. That's a tricky one. There is a lot of it giallo with the cats
I
and
mean, it's not. I don't really. I don't. I'd have to go with Tales from the Dark Side.
oh yeah, man.
I mean, I don't know if you'd really call it a full on because it's only a segment, right? So it's like,
Yeah,
but that always stuck with me. That one scene where the cat's coming out of that dude's like mouth,
oh
like that
yeah.
always stuck with me.
There's a lot of
And
like kind of classic horror with cats in because of the kind of witchcrafty kind of things
mhm.
as well. So like a lot of kind of Hammer adjacent and kind of folk horror things as well, isn't they? So I guess you could, in the same way as it'd be quite easy to find like almost an album full of songs where Paul McCartney's talking about birds. We could think of like we could do a whole series of films just based on cat horror.
Yeah, and see that's the thing. When I became a cat dad, it was more of like movies that I had already seen. I started noticing cats more in them. You know, like
Yeah, true.
when I rewatched when I rewatched Warlock at the beginning, they're gonna burn the cats, and I was like, oh man. And then Nosferatu,
Yeah.
when I
Oh man,
went
I
back
find that
and
hard.
when I went to go see
Yeah.
when I saw Nosferatu again um, in the theater, like they were doing a special screening. I had totally forgotten there was the cat, that the girl had. I was like, oh man. So
Yeah.
it's like I noticed cats like everywhere in like movies and stuff now. It's like, oh, there's a cat.
It's crazy.
So
Like once these things pop up, and it's like when you're looking for a house, and then you just notice houses with signs up all the time, or whatever it is. It's just a kind of weird thing. I guess it's just the fact that your radar is up for those things. It's like for me, I love dogs. Like I'm a dog person. I've always had dogs my entire life. I do like cats, so much so that I didn't know I was allergic to them. I was just like, when I keep stroking these cats, I keep getting really ill. I don't know why that is. It took me years to work it out because I'm an idiot. But
well,
one of the things that I find uh, about kind of animal films in general is they make me really, really sad. I guess not so much cat ones because cats have a bit more agency and they're a little bit more in control and they don't tend to get hurt in the films. They're more doing the hurting. Whereas like dogs and things, like I don't know if I mentioned to you about Harry and the Hendersons, like where they throw the Jack Russell. Like that really
yeah,
upset me as a kid, or even something like Benji or Lassie. Or I find that more disturbing and upsetting than any horror film, just because I'm just like,
yeah,
just leave the fucking dog alone, man.
yeah, exactly. Like for me, and that's the same with me with all movies. I've always loved animals. Like I said earlier, like I love all
Mm,
animals. And
yeah.
so whenever there's like an animal getting hurt or anything like that, like it always bothers me. Like as much as I love the thing, like it always and I know it's fake,
Yeah,
but every
yeah,
time I see the scene with the dog and the dog gets shot and all this stuff, it's like
yeah.
it
I'm rooting for
always,
the dog. Yeah, I'm rooting for the
yeah,
dog
it's
too.
like, oh
Yeah,
man, or
yeah,
even like the first time I saw John Wick, perfect
yeah. Oh,
example
man, me too.
when they when they killed the little puppy, I was like, okay, all these people need to die. They all deserve to die.
Yeah,
man.
and I was like, I'm not sure I want to continue watching this, and I'm glad I did because I really like the second one. Probably more than the first one, and it's just like I found that really hard to get over. Sometimes just getting over those little things, like well, not little things, but getting over that kind of initial shock because, like, yeah, everyone needs to die. It's a bit like when Al and I covered I Spit on Your Grave. Obviously, there's some horrendous stuff that happens in that movie, but if you can get through that bit, then you're like, these people need to die.
Yeah,
like it becomes quite visceral in a way that maybe something else doesn't. In terms of like Al's question here about my favorite cat based on, no, I was trying to remember earlier on. There's a Hammer adjacent film. I think it's a Peter Cushing, maybe an anthology one, and it's all three of the stories about cats, and it's quite interesting. I'll try and find it. It's released on what's an old TV. In fact, I'll show you. It's an old TV station called Carlton that we used to have over here. That didn't last very long. It's one of these. I can't remember which one. I think it is. It's The Uncanny. Yeah, it's The Uncanny. A superbly cast. It's a portmanteau film. He is Peter Cushing's an eccentric author who tells three gruesome stories of the revenge exacted by cats on those who have wronged him.
I have to see that. I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's in this box set, which I don't know how I got a hold of it. I couldn't tell you how I got it. It's like a trilogy of feline terror. I don't know if you can see that on there. Yeah, The Uncanny. So if you're feline like watching that, oh man. All right. I think we need to start this film. I know a joke like that's terrible. So because this is a celebration, like I say, one of my favorite YouTube people, and I'm feeling well. I'm feeling good. We're ready to watch the movie. We'll do a countdown. I bought myself a little IPA here. IPA whiskey, should I say? A Glenfiddich aged in IPA, just for us to have a little bit of a just to chill and watch this film, have a chat. But Sleepwalkers. I don't know Sleepwalkers. Is that a cat-based horror film?
Yes, actually, and I can't believe I forgot that one. It's a Stephen King story. That one's a good one too. I like that one a lot.
Oh, okay. I need to check that one out, man. I'm there's big gaps in my Stephen King knowledge, other than ones I've read.
Mark Hamill's in that too.
Oh man, right, I'm in. The guys, I'm in. That's it. That sounds cool. Yeah, Cat Tales for the Dark Side. That's what you said. Yeah. Okay, so we're all on the same page. I think we need to start this movie. Right. Okay. Do you want to count us in, or so, guys? Uninvited. Get it loaded up wherever you have, whatever your whatever device you're watching it on, steam powered thing, or whatever it is. Get it loaded up. And
so I have it on Tubi right now, and I'm at 000. So I'm ready whenever anybody else is. Now the thing with Tubi, obviously, you have it without ads. I have it with ads. So
okay. Okay. All right. I didn't know that. I don't. I mean, obviously, I have Tubi through my like VPN Fire Stick thingy-majig, and it's awesome. But I guess it must be slightly different, like almost like a Pluto kind of thing in the US. Is that right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Because in Pluto drives me insane. Oh no, actually not Pluto, but Plex is the one where I feel like every 30 seconds I'm going out of the film in the. Oh man,
yeah. Tubi is not as bad from what I've seen. They do have like several, but I feel like it's not like I think what was I watching recently?
Tubi is shit, Al. Come on, no, I'm joking.
I feel like Tubi is not as bad though. Freebie is bad.
Right. We have Freebie. That's like the IMDb one, isn't it? Like the one that links up with Prime and IMDb, I think.
Yeah, that one's pretty bad. That one I was watching Black Christmas last night.
Cool.
On Sean Blue Digital's channel, he was doing a watch along, so I was watching.
Yeah,
I
was hoping to catch that.
It was annoying the heck out of me, man.
Such a great film. Such a great film as well. Really is a cool film. So on my thing now, it just starts with a black screen, Is yours
Hmm.
starting with a black screen as well? And then it says
Yes.
amazing, something like it. And all right, good. Okay. Right. Without further ado, and I've got my subtitles on. I've got it loaded
Hmm.
up. Got it as Martin Scorsese would have intended it on a very tiny little screen about this big. He would love that. That's my. I say that every time I do this. It's ridiculous. I'll have to think of a new line. Depends on the time of day, depending on ads. Okay. I just want to know how much Al gets paid by Tubi, man. That's what I want to know. What is he doing with all that Tubi money? What's he doing? Right. Yeah, so rich with this. Just flashing the Tubi money around.
This one's not
Right.
sponsored, guys. We're not sponsored by Tubi or
No,
anything.
or
This
Amazon.
stream is
No, we're not sponsored. However, I'm open to any sponsorship. You can sponsor me to, literally. Well, not anything. I do have some morals, like,
right.
just only a small amount. Okay, let's count him, otherwise we're never going to get started, man, are we? So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. We've got movie sign. 3, 2, 1, play.
Dramatic music.
Nice. Jinx. Well, it says it's an amazing movie, so
Right?
yeah, it's gotta be. They wouldn't lie to us.
Graydon Clark film.
Yeah, this is a nice little 80s tower lock.
Who
I love
also
that
did
font. I love that font.
Yeah. It's got that. It's just classic.
Blue Gulaga.
Tony Hudson. And it's just coming in. Like, I like how they couldn't decide. It's just like coming from every angle. It's just coming at you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very PowerPoint. It's like somebody using PowerPoint
Early
for the first
PowerPoint.
time. Yeah. I think Rob Estes, I think he was in Melrose Place. Which shows my age. I've never seen anything like it. It's called an X-ray.
Yeah, right.
Ah, right. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. I do quite like the way the letters are coming in. It is unusual. But if you have to have 3 names for it to work properly. If you've got 2 names, it doesn't quite have the same effect.
Yeah.
That's why we've got Peter Paul. There we go.
Oh.
Cat's meowing. Let's go. We're off to the races.
Oh man, orange cat.
Yeah. Do you know what you were saying about getting cats from the rescue? I want to do that with if we get another dog. At the moment, I don't think I can afford another dog, and she would probably not like sharing us. But if I did, I think I would get. I think I would get one. There's a lot of people around here. A lot of like cat and dog concerned places where you can pick them up, because we're out in the country now. People are just like, sadly, people just abandon them out in the countryside. So yeah,
No, man. It's like here. You know what I don't understand is, like, we have this app called it was like neighborhood or something like that. And you always see like people like either lose their cat, or they need to give up their cat because they're like moving and all this stuff, and it's just like, come on, man, really? Like,
Oh man,
it's just,
I
I
don't
don't
think.
know.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, man.
I
I
couldn't do it,
understand the circumstances change and what have you, but it'd have to be absolutely my last resort. It's funny, like, people losing the dogs quite a lot, and since we moved, we've only lived out in the country for like a year, and we found 2 people's dogs while we've been while we've been here. Or my wife has. She just seems to have this innate sense, like someone goes, "I've lost my dog," and then she's out, and then she's like, "Found it." She's pretty amazing.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Oh no! Don't shoot the cat. Whoa! Look at that Baker foil suit, like a popcorn, like a human, like bag of popcorn. There's Marty McFly.
So I guess the cat is radioactive, apparently.
Yeah, he's like radioactive alert, radioactive alert.
I know, right?
Huh. Just tilted his head very Jason Voorhees like. Oh, I bet you weren't expecting that, guys. It doesn't really matter if you're wearing your goggles or not, really, in this case.
Yeah, I know, right?
Jeez.
Oh,
It's just like the cat out.
yeah, it's
So
just like totally like.
Come back here. Nope. How good would it be if the cat just got in the car and drove off? It's just like.
Oh man, that would be
down.
that would make this movie like even more hilarious.
Just little arm on like a little marionette cat arm, like.
It'll be like in. Do you ever see that SNL skit of the cat driving?
Oh, no, I haven't. No, man.
You haven't seen that? Oh man, it's good stuff. Like the cat always ends up like driving off the cliff with the people in it. It's funny. It's good stuff.
Nice. Right now, we've got to kill that cat. Hey, kitty,
I like how this guy's like whole garage and the security guard is still just trying to look under the cars. He's like not even really doing any work.
He's not moved from that spot where he actually initially lost the cat. Yeah.
It's probably because he's like, I don't get paid that much.
Yeah. Something about car parks though, or parking lots, or that there is something super creepy about them. But I think it's just because we've all had those moments where we've walked in them where no one else is around, and you just got that kind of feeling that you're being watched, or something's going on, or something's under the car or in the back of the car. And
yeah, like somebody could just come out of nowhere and just just take you out.
Yeah.
Especially late at night and stuff like that.
Hey. Well, we've got bats, cats, and now we've got an owl. Amazing. Yeah, better acting. I think maybe there's like there should be like a dog or animal Oscars, and then like Don could present it. He could be like the kind of the host. He'd be great at something like that. Little skits in between, sing a song about the different animals. He'd be amazing. Would be good.
I'm drinking coffee, but this is my coffee mug.
So usually I will have oh yeah, but, do you know when Al's just put we've got a pug too? I thought he meant him. I was like, oh, you've bought a pug. He means me. Dumbass. Oh yeah, Candyman's not good. Hey, the guy, what's he called? Tony Todd followed me on Twitter the other day, which is a bit weird. So I messaged him. I was like, hey, do you want to chat about your movie? And he was just like, nothing doing.
Well, years ago in 2014, I like. By the way, I like how this cat's like just like picking each person off like one by one in this part.
That's a smart cat, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dogs don't have this level of strategy. Come here. Hi.
Yeah, that's great. And then just runs off. No, I was gonna say. So I met Tony Todd back in 2014 at a local con, and I was wearing this shirt that a buddy of mine got for me. That's like it was a mashup of like Big Lebowski and Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, awesome.
And when I met him, he was he loved my shirt so much. So he's like, "Oh, can I take a picture of your shirt?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So he took a picture of my shirt, right? And then so he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna post it on my Instagram. I love your shirt." And needless to say, he didn't post it. I was like, man, so he's just somewhere with a picture of my shirt hanging out.
Like, what's this?
Right?
We're about to go off on is this the bit where we're about to go off on the journey now? We're about to get on the boat. On the cruise.
Not just yet. I think they're gonna be doing some, fun stuff. They meet the yep, there is.
Yeah. Do you have any reservations? A few. A few, but I'm still watching the movie, Oh man, these double-breasted suits looking so cool. Miami Vice era. Love it, man. If I could get away with this, I would wear these for like I don't have to wear suits that much, maybe about 2 or 3 times a month now. But if I could get away with it, which I probably could, just because I can wear whatever I want, it's not like there's a dress code. I would wear a proper full-on Don Johnson 1987
Nice.
Miami Vice suit. Yeah. There's not been many cats in the last couple of minutes now. I feel like it's sagging now.
Yeah.
The film's sagging without cats.
Yeah. The cat was being a diva. I was like, I don't want to be in this scene.
Yeah. I just love the fact, like you say, it's like really violent stuff and like quite aggressive, and then it just trots away quite prim and proper, like diddly diddly diddly.
Yeah, it's like,
I think that's where the
now
humor
this
comes
is
from.
no, this is a limousine, right?
Oh man, this is if in the UK we actually did proms, like proper proms, this would be the kind of thing I'd imagine that proms are like, hey, here he is. Here's Mr. Kennedy. Kennedy.
So you see that guy that opened the door? It's like,
Yeah.
there's London After Midnight right there.
Ah, okay, cool.
Or Jack the Ripper.
Oh.
I was like,
The
man,
guy
you dressed.
Sorry, go on.
No, just the way he was dressed. It reminded me of London After Midnight, or
It does look a bit like that, yeah. The guy with the mustache, I thought it was Geraldo Rivera. You know, if you remember Geraldo.
yeah.
Today,
Or
cats that will not play nice.
or Carlo. No, not really Carlo Montalban, not him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
more Rivera for sure.
Yeah. He
Man,
was like the guy for a while, wasn't he, Geraldo? Like he was the
Oh yeah.
kind of there was like I think it was Donahue and then Sally Jesse. Geraldo, Oprah, Ricky Lake, all those guys have just a horrible time of just getting people on and pointing at them and going, these people are different. Why are they different? Let's ask them.
And then it's like Ricky Lake later, and Springer, and who else?
Raven Simone. Raven Simone.
Mm-hmm. There were so many like those talk shows, man.
Yeah. There was a TV channel called Granada Talk over here, and it was like just all those 24 hours a day, man. And then there would be the E Show Talk Soup, where they chopped up the funny bits. And I'd just tune in for that.
That was the best part.
With John Henson on it. He was so funny. Rico Suave. I love it. Rico Suave. Love it. Hey, Philip. How's it going, man?
Well, Philip, I don't want to say.
Dead or Alive made a lot of money. This is just all the plot device that probably we won't need later on.
Yeah.
Like it'll just be just a cat killing everyone. We don't need all this shit.
Yeah.
Stop being such a pussy. Perfect film to say to somebody, stop being a pussy. The cat's like, hey, I'm standing right here.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, were you calling me? Oh, not yet?
Yeah.
All right.
What'd you say, dickhead? What'd you say? Cat just pops up like, what? You want some of this?
Check out this briefcase. Boom, cat comes out and like burns his face off.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, wrong briefcase.
He's gonna cash it in, man. And here's another briefcase. I think you should knock the price of the briefcase off the amount of money you're giving the person, because you've got to buy the briefcase. You're going to be out of pocket. Even in drug deals, you've got to think about these things.
Yeah.
Hey, Kyle.
And I mean, I like how they always use those same briefcases. Back then, they would use those same briefcases for drugs and money.
Yeah.
It's like everybody,
the drug cases.
Yeah, the drug case. It's like everybody used that same briefcase.
Yeah, you're not going on holiday with one of those, are you? And people go,
no,
that's strange.
Now, in the 80s, if you saw that, people were probably drugs.
Yeah. Probably encouraging spirits. Like, it's the 80s. Come on.
Right?
Alberts. Here's the boats.
Right? I like how there's air conditioning on that boat, too. When he was saying
I
earlier,
love things where people are trapped on boats, planes, ski resort, trapped place. Ooh, we're back.
Did it drop or? I think it dropped, right?
Yeah, I think we dropped for a second. Sorry, what was that you were saying, mate?
No, I was just saying. I think it's funny
That
how
was
like
weird.
this is a straight up super yacht because it's got like an AC unit on it. You're saying earlier like, oh, turn the AC on. I'm like, on a boat?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the guy does have money, right? So
Hmm. Yeah, I guess.
the other thing I like about these '80s movies is that, I mean, is George Kennedy really that, you know, scary, or Kluger? Are they really
Yeah, that's
that
what I was just thinking. That
threatening?
he's got like more of a yeah. Like I feel like George Kennedy's got a more of a kind of he looks like somebody with a moral compass.
It looks like somebody's uncle.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Gonna drown you in this puddle. It's like it's hardly any water. I suppose technically, I guess you could drown somebody. You could drown in anything, but yeah.
Yeah, good old Clue doing all the
He
dirty
doesn't look
work.
that interested in this film either. Yeah.
No,
He
no, this
looks like
was
he's
clearly,
he's checked out.
yeah, this was clearly he owed somebody a favor, or it was just like a quick paycheck.
Yeah. There was well, I think there was a period with George Kennedy. I remember reading. I'm not sure which one it is. It might have been Grizzly. I think around Grizzly, where it was literally like, "I'll do this." His daughter wanted to become an actress or something. It was like, if you have her in it, or and then also it was like he was funding her acting and her career and stuff. So he started just doing anything. But like obviously you
Wow.
can tell that in certain situations he's just like, I'm here. What more do you want? Yeah, Delta Force said George, but wasn't too scary. Yeah.
Oh,
Come here, kitty. There's a girl. That's a good cat. This cat's acting the hell out of this film, like 10 times better than everybody else.
oh yeah, this cat steals the show for sure. If
Yeah.
they gave out like you were saying, if they gave out awards for like best cat or best dog in a film, like this cat
Yeah.
would have got it for 1988.
It just shows how bad it is. I literally have that same coat. I was wearing that same coat today. Kept me nice and warm. I just felt it made me feel like I was Marlon Brando when I wear it, so that's why I wore it.
Oh,
Oh.
like, I will avenge you.
I
Because
think
seriously, and that's the thing with this. When I rewatched this again, you saw how the cat is like. Really, if you think about this movie, the cat's just taking out people that really deserve it. Like,
yeah,
or that's not nice to him.
this is a cat we can get behind.
Oh man, here we go.
Meowing. Yes.
That's great.
All
I don't
right.
know why I
Oh,
just.
oh, oh,
Nope, that's it.
yes. Oh, okay. Clanging, screaming. It's a good job that wasn't their best pickup truck. It was clearly on its last legs.
Yeah.
Wow. What a cat. And then straight into the upbeat music. That's
Hmm.
some editing right there. My favorite edit like that is there's a film, I can't think what it is, with Jonathan Rhys Davis in it. And there's two characters having like a really passionate love scene. And it pans up to the ceiling fan and the gentle music's playing, and then it just cuts to Jonathan Rhys Davis, and he just goes idiot and slaps somebody in the face, like literally the second. I can't remember what film it is, but I was just like, it's amazing. Find a classy chick, you go to a marina. Okay, I'm writing that down. This guy looks like a low rent Sean Astin.
Yeah.
He's got like a lady's hat on, which is fine.
And the other guy's got a do like a Kmart looking James Spader.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got that, douchebag kind of thing.
Wonder
Ooh.
why these guys never went anywhere.
Yeah. Where's the cat? This is like
Yeah, no, it's like, where's the
when they
cat?
put
Yeah.
like Poochie into The Simpsons. Like, and anytime Poochie's not on screen. Want to be saying, "Where's Poochie?" So anytime the cat's not on screen, where's the cat?
I feel like
That's a
the
great.
the girl in pink looks familiar. I just can't place her though.
Mm. I love how in America you guys say, like, we say Graham, and Americans say Graham. I just love that, like Graham. Met this guy Walter Graham. That's just, it blows my mind that I don't. It's like a common language completely divided.
Yeah.
Heather Graham. Oh, he's getting all giddy.
There's a cat.
There we go.
Meowing
music.
suspenseful music.
I'd be good if the cat was meowing suspenseful music.
Yeah, I know, right?
It was like, oh.
Oh.
It needs to have subtitles for the cat, or like. Well, having said that, have you ever seen that film? It's called A Talking Cat! Exclamation point, question mark, question mark. With it's like an Eric Roberts, David Dakota thing. Or A Christmas Talking Cat, maybe it's called. I don't know. Yeah, and that cat does talk, and yeah, it's not good. So maybe
That's
I've
probably
changed
why
my
I haven't
mind on
seen
the
it.
cat talking. Yeah, oh man, it's bad. So I've got Geraldo and George Kennedy here with their big bags full of money
Right.
and drugs, guns.
Oh, and this other guy with the bag looks kind of like a poor man's Lance Guest.
Yeah, I was thinking a little bit of what's the guy called who plays Benjamin in Johnny Five in Short Circuit?
Oh, Fisher Stevens.
Yeah, I was thinking a little bit of him.
How'd the cat get in there?
It's like I'm in here to fool you. Like it's using a high level of reasoning here to.
Yeah, it's like, oh, save me.
Yeah, it's like.
What we didn't see is there was like a deleted scene where like somebody's like, oh, we don't want this cat. They put it in there, but right before they put it in there, they got killed by the cat. Like I want that deleted scene somewhere.
Yeah, there's an extended version of him.
Yeah, there's an extended version. Garfield.
Garfield.
It's a live action Garfield.
Have you ever
horror
seen the
version.
comic book, the Garfield without Garfield?
No, I
That
haven't.
would be good actually. I think there is a rip-off comic of it. Yeah, it's really good. It's like more about like, because there's no Garfield in it, it's more about John having like existential dread and having like a breakdown. It actually reads really well. It's actually quite dark. Garfield.
Wow.
I think it's called Garfield minus Garfield. And then there is a horror version of Garfield as well, where it's like I've seen someone that someone's done it. It's all like an obsession with lasagna. It's mad. Oh,
Seriously?
I didn't need the subtitle to tell me he was vomiting. Like even if I was like deaf, I'm still able to work that one out. Or I had it, oh man.
Gee, I wonder what he's doing. And
yeah,
like,
what's going on there? He's saying yak. There's a lot of suspenseful
what I find.
music.
Yeah, they were not kidding. They put like all the budget into like the suspenseful music on this one. I imagine Graydon Clark was telling the guy that did the music, he's like, I want suspenseful.
Yeah, it's got to be suspenseful. There's going to be a lot of meowing.
Yeah, meowing and suspense. That's what I want. I want it high tension.
Yeah, I'm not messing around with this film. This is a serious film. What's it about? So there's this radioactive cat. Okay, I've got you.
Right, got it.
This is Below Deck. This is the new season of Below Deck. Like, I literally didn't know what that was until like about a month or so ago. My wife was watching a bit of it, and it's essentially, I think it's just, from my impression of it, it's just like people working on boats having affairs with people who are guests on boats, and then being told that they're not allowed to do that for like 12 series.
Wow. And it's gone on for that long. Wow.
Listen, I think it's been on a long time, yeah. So this is very similar actually. He's like, I got drunk and mouthed off at some of the staff. That's kind of Below Deck. That's the same thing.
See, this girl, she was in what's that movie? Just one of the guys. I think she
Oh,
was
he's
like
not
the
the girl
friend.
who was in one of the police academies as well.
Was she?
I think, so I think I had like a little perfectly rational, reasonable crush on her. What's it called? Oh, if I check it, Uninvited. Yeah, Uninvited. Not the
Always waiting on
Uninvited, but
Clue.
yeah, Uninvited. And I also said 1988, and I think it originally came out in 87. So, other than getting the name wrong and the year it came out, I'm doing all right. Yeah,
Well, no,
Tony
because
Hudson.
even online it says both. It says 88. Like
Oh, okay.
when I was first like looking it up to see where I can stream it, it said 88. But then if you go
All right.
to, I think it was like IMDb or something like that, I can't remember. It says like 87. So it's kind of weird.
Thanks, man. You're digging me out there. Um,
Well, no, I thought it was interesting because like when I was doing research on it to see like where to find it or where to watch it, I was just like
it's not. It's
88,
not.
87. Huh.
It's not the. It's not the police academy woman that I had a crush on. However, she has been in Knight Rider and A-Team and The Greatest American Hero and T.J. Hooker. So like, and The Love Boat. Jeez, this woman has been in some amazing things. And in Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, she was Sarah or Sarah. And she is in quite a lot of films coming up at the moment. She's got 6 films in development.
Wow.
So she got that cat rub. She's like,
Yeah.
she's the woman from the Cat film. We need her. I want her. Okay, Mr. Spielberg, I'll find her.
They were probably like, okay, what's your experience with cats? Like, oh, I love
Yeah.
cats. It's like, okay, this is the star of the movie. We want to see how you handle her.
There's an actress in here called Shari Shattuck, but the way that T's and the U's all joined together, I literally thought her name was Shatfuck, and I was like, nobody's called Shatfuck. I can't. I was like, this can't be real, and it isn't. So I apologize to her. Yeah, Clue
Man,
Gulager,
that's some
what a
partying
guy.
going on up in there.
Yeah, what a mess.
So are we led to believe or assume? Oh no, wait, they all just got on this boat. So then, yeah, Geraldo had himself a good old time before they got there.
Yeah, I guess on his own, just him and George Kennedy. Hey, whoa! Don't throw shit at the cat, you dumbass.
That's it. The cat's like, oh, okay, you're next.
Yeah, just changing the list. I'm moving you up from third to die to second to die. Dumbass. It's like there's a lot of films where kind of rich people invite a group of kind of poorish young people, sexy people on, just because.
Yeah, I mean, they got so much money. It's like, they don't know what to do. They're like, I'm bored. Y'all can come hang out.
It kind of makes sense, though. I guess that happens all the time. I guess rich people just getting people on their yachts all the time, just wanting because there's a certain mentality to showing off, isn't it, about your stuff? Like, and there's no point showing off to people who have the same stuff as you.
Yeah, I know, right?
I guess I don't know. I'm trying to reason and Shattuck. She's in the Shattuck. In the cigar movie on Deadly Ground. Oh, okay.
I like how
Mr. Graham is the boss.
Kennedy. I like how George Kennedy here is like giving them their assignments. Like, you're the busboy.
Yeah.
You're the cook.
You work for me now.
Ladies, you're with Geraldo over here.
Women who put out tonight on Geraldo.
Super yachts and women who put out next Geraldo.
Actors who will act in anything. The George Kennedy story. I hate
a George Kennedy biopic.
We're just filming the back of his head while he tells you that he hates punks. He needed to get together with Charles Bronson, man. He hates punks too.
It'll be the
Oh.
serious naked gun.
Yeah. It would have been good to see like George Kennedy in a film where he was just like a kind of down on his luck guy getting revenge, you know. That would have been pretty cool, actually. Like an everyman.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you think about some of these actors, and who was I thinking about the other day? I had made a comment somewhere that I wish this person would have been more, have done more like gritty roles or serious roles. I can't remember which actor it was.
Yeah.
When
That's
when
it.
I
Character
remember,
actors were kind of stuck in certain roles, weren't they? They just didn't have that kind of opportunity to do big things.
well, it's like when you look at a major one is that really always sticks out to me is Robin Williams. I mean, you look at Insomnia or
Yeah. Go
1 Hour
Hunter.
Photo. Like, man,
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
that
Or like in
turn.
spooky, like like kind of horror adjacent stuff that he did. Yeah. Yeah, he was creepy in those. Do you know? I always
Mhm.
think was like massively underserved was like Dick Miller. So like Bucket of Blood, he's amazing in that. Like that film is ripe for remake, and I think it's free as well. And it's an amazing film. Dick Miller's good in everything that he was in. And literally, like he pops up in Chopping Mall and things like that. But you're thinking, can you imagine like if somebody like a Tarantino got hold of like I was going to say got hold of Dick Miller, but that sounds a bit strange. But like put Dick Miller in his in his film, and he would have just been amazing. Like these people are just super talented character actors. You don't really see people
Yeah,
doing it anymore.
he's one of those that, like, he would always bring it growing up. I was like, oh, it's that guy, but he always brought
Yeah.
something to it. It's like, another person, Lance Hendrickson, same thing. Like,
Mm,
whatever he comes in, wherever he comes out,
yeah.
and it's just like he brings something to every role, and he just like,
Oh
you
yeah.
know,
Do you ever see him in Millennium in the X Files spin-off?
yep.
And that's dark, man. Frank Black. That was like when you only had a limited amount of channels to watch stuff, and I was like, they put new X Files on, followed by Millennium. I just watched them
Millennium.
both back to back. It was actually a lot darker for what it was. It was a lot darker than things than kind of anything else that was like at that time slot. I remember
Oh
watching
yeah.
it, sitting there watching it with my parents. I must have been like 12 or 13 years old. Just were like, oh yeah, so this guy is like got this child locked up in a basement, and Frank's having hallucinations and like.
Well, it's like, I find it interesting. Well, I mean, for us in the U.S., it was Sunday evenings. So for
Right.
me, it was
Yeah.
always like,
Same.
wow, that's
Same.
it's interesting to have like a show, those two shows back to back like that,
Yeah.
with that sort of subject, or that sort of like a
Yeah.
theme to those for a Sunday evening.
Yeah, I watched Tombs. That's my favorite episode of X Files. I watched Tombs recently again, it was on Disney Plus, and I was like, right, I'm going to show my wife like how good X Files was. What an episode that is! Oh my word, just out
The
of
one
this world.
that the one that always creeped me out was the one of the, I can't remember the name of it, the episode, but the one of that creature in the sewers.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah,
It
there's a
gets like
couple
cut.
that stand out definitely. Like you
Yeah,
could
it's like
think of them making movies out of it.
yeah, it gets like cut off, like it gets cut in half at the end, and then like you see it, like that's the post, I guess, like not really post credit scene, but like the episode ends and you see it, and like the eyes open up, so it's still alive. Man, it's nuts.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. There's a good episode of X Files with Giovanni Ribisi in it. I can't remember much about it. It's like maybe a teacher who's like um, hypnotizing people, and he was crying, but like he cries in everything. Like Giovanni literally cries in every film he's ever in. But do you know, just to say we missed something a minute ago in the film where they just shouted out Woody Allen for no apparent reason. Just said that one of the guys was like Woody Allen. It's like just like little cultural references, isn't it? It's like, oh, back then somebody's a geek. He's like Woody Allen. Like,
what I was gonna say too when we were talking. It's funny how Geraldo was eating banana, but everybody else is like drinking it up. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. He's getting that
like
potassium.
he's
Yeah.
he's trying to be healthy while everybody's like, yeah, just keep drinking. We're gonna have fun later.
Yeah, man. You need your energy. He knows what's happening. He's like
Hmm.
a tennis player preparing. Yeah, Millennium. Yeah, used to be on there. Yeah, he's like Andy Murray there, having his couple of bananas, getting ready to fight the cat later on.
Right?
That's a nice sweater. I'd wear that sweater now. I like Geraldo's sweater though. It's good. Look at George Kennedy behind him. He's just literally like contemplating his life choices.
Yeah. It's like, ugh, how did I get stuck on this film? Look at that
Cat's
cat,
like, I don't
man.
want to go. Cat's like, don't kiss me. I don't want to get herpes. Like, well, get off
Right?
me.
It's like, I don't know where you've been.
You've been with Geraldo, man. Yeah. Oh, the
See
invisible
what I
thing.
mean
The
though?
bird
Like
eye.
he's got the banana, everybody else is like partying it up and stuff.
Yeah. There's a British TV show. This is really weird, just like how my brain works, but British cartoon show called Banana Man. It was like a kind of quite kids subversive thing. I don't know if you heard of it. It's so
Oh
good.
yeah, they used to show it every morning on Nickelodeon.
Really? Oh man,
Yep,
when Eric eats a banana, he becomes
Banana
so
Man.
funny. Yeah, so good.
Yeah, they would show. It was like back to back. They would show that. They would show Count Duckula,
Nice.
um, Danger Mouse,
Danger Mouse, yeah. Do you ever hear of
and
one called
yeah,
the Trapdoor? There's like a claymation one called the Trapdoor.
I don't think so.
That's a good one to look out for. The guy who did the voices for that, he was in the army with my dad, and
Oh wow.
yeah, he was an artist as well, but and a satirist, and he wrote in this magazine in the UK called Private Eye, which was kind of like a satirical magazine, and yeah, he used to just sit sketching and stuff like that, and then like when I was in my sort of 8, 9, 10 years old, and the Trapdoor came on TV, my dad was like, "Oh yeah, I used to be my bunkmate in Germany, like when we were doing peacekeeping." It was really weird because like he was in the same camp as Elvis at the same time as Elvis.
Wow.
So yeah, that's pretty mad. And like there's a famous footballer who was called Brian Clough who over here who was his sergeant. So it's like kind of these weird kind of cultural touchstones all around at the time. But like the Trapdoor was one of my favorite because I did quite like all the sort of funny claymation things that we used to do. But like they're all quite subversive. All of those were quite funny and witty, like Duckula, Banana Man, Danger Mouse. They were all really clever and well written. Like a lot of thought went into them.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like it's kind of it makes you think like I just went to a break by the way.
Cheers. Oh, okay.
Just now
I'll pause.
it just went to a commercial break. Oddly enough, so we've been through
Okay, so
quite a bit of the movie
where
already.
are you? Where are you, man? I'm on 30. I'm on 36 minutes 46. I've just paused.
I'm at 36:33.
36:33. Right. I'll skip
Yeah.
back a bit. Let me know when you're ready.
No, yeah, it already started. Like it was a
Oh, right.
quick commercial. So
Oh, cool.
that's why I
Right.
said Tubi's great because they don't play
Oh, that is
around.
good.
Like
Yeah, no,
Freebie,
that's awesome.
I would have had like 3 or 4 commercials.
Yeah. Michael Myers is saying that they won't be doing a Banana Man movie anytime soon, but they should. They should. Liam
They need to
Hemsworth
revive
or
that.
somebody. Yeah. Or Chris
Gasping,
Hemsworth. I don't know.
meowing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It was Trapdoor was quite weird, man. It was good though. It was really good. And if you have plasticine, you can make these things at home. That's the good thing about claymation stuff. Get away, shoo, get away. He looks
Give
a
me the
little bit
booze.
like a kind of aged Peter Sellers here. I think this guy. That's good.
Whoa,
Laughing.
hey now. Hey.
Some of this sweet little pussy. Whoa, easy now. That comma is doing a lot of heavy lifting there. You got to be really careful where you put that comma.
Oh man, here we
You
go.
want some of this, comma, sweet pussy? You want some of this, sweet pussy?
Right.
Oh man, here we go.
Context.
Yeah. I'm gonna get clipped into that. Hey guys, how's it going?
What's
Where's
funny?
Johnny?
When I was gonna bring this up about the puppet. You ever seen Hobgoblins?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hobgoblins
It's
2
like,
is shit.
well,
Hobgoblins 1 is amazing.
I feel like the creature looks like one of the hobgoblins. Like it's probably like
Yeah.
reused puppet or something like that.
Good call. Yeah. We've got our ups and downs, but I can't keep coming around. Oh, this is one of my favorite songs of all time. In fact, it's my second favorite song of all time. All the other songs are tied for first place.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, this is this bubble
Oh,
effect here is like not too bad on Clue. That's where I'm at, where Clue's like melting away.
yeah, man. Yeah,
The
maybe
bladder effects look
they
pretty
probably could have done with maybe not zooming in as close.
right.
Oh, over we go. Over we go. Yeah, if they hadn't have zoomed in as much, then that would have looked really good. But when it zoomed in really close, you were like, "Oh, so that's how you do it."
Right.
Yeah, there was a kids show called Nightmare. Did you guys get that? It was a kind of like a
Nightmare.
first person role playing game. They put a helmet on the kid, and then the kid had to move around, and you had to tell them where to go, and then like solve
Hmm.
puzzles. Yeah,
I don't think so. It doesn't
it's
sound familiar.
it's like yeah, it's a weird one. We have a few things like that. It's like the Crystal Maze as well, where you're like kind of in person trying to solve. I guess it's a bit like there's maybe like an Aztec one. I think there's like a Star Wars one now with kids like running around like these run the risk
I
kind
think
of things.
I think I remember the Aztec one,
Yeah.
where it was like a talking Aztec like mount
Yeah.
like statue or something, right? I think I remember that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Nightmare was quite dark because like you literally if you took the wrong step you'd just fall to your death like, it's like
And it was for kids.
yeah.
It's the 80s, man. They don't care.
No man, it didn't do us. It's like it didn't do us any harm. And then you're
Yeah.
like, you look at all the people now who are causing problems. They all grew up in the 80s. It did do us some harm. We're all harmed.
Was like I tell people whenever I joke around how I grew up in the 80s, man, when it was okay to play with like lead toys and, lead paint.
Oh,
You can drink
jeez.
from the water hose.
Yeah. Oh man, my parents gave me a cricket ball, like a proper full, like hard cricket ball, and I'm the most clumsy person in the world ever. I just remember like throwing it up and like just whacking myself on the head. And the amount of head injuries I had as a kid. No wonder my memory is appalling.
I had an uncle who had like legit like nunchucks, and I was playing with them like all
You're
the
like,
time.
so good.
And they had this old my grandparents, they had this like super old, like ridiculously rusted Tonka truck. And I play with it all the time.
Yeah.
Never
So
got
yeah.
tetanus, as far as I
No.
know.
Oh man, Tonka trucks were amazing. Like the
Hmm.
big dumper truck, big yellow dumper truck. I had one of those, man. Tonka Jeep. Yeah, nightmare, man. Michael's right. Creepy kids, weird zombie monsters. Yeah, yeah, and you can see why I guess there's such a resurgence of horror fandom as well now because it's kind of what we were brought up on.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I've said before, like in some of like my collection videos. So I was saying how every time I'd go to my cousin's house, we were always watching a horror movie. So a lot of the
Yeah,
80s horror stuff was I discovered it there from their house because they were always either
yeah.
had horror movies or Cheech and Chong movies playing. So like
Do you
that's
know
how I
what
saw
though?
all those.
I was like a pretty sheltered kid. Like my parents would keep these things away from me. But all my friends at school would be talking about Freddy and Cheech and Chong. Like, and I was like, oh, Larry,
Do we drop?
go back, man. I'm sorry. I
Do
didn't
we
mean it.
drop?
Ah, yeah, I think you're back now though. You left, but you came back
Okay.
because
Yeah,
well,
it
you obviously
blinked on
know
my
that because
side.
Is all good?
It's a cat.
Yeah, there's a cat in the system. Not a gremlin in the system. There's a cat in the system.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a ghost
radioactive
of
cat.
It's a ghost of George Kennedy.
Yeah, it's like I love this film. I put my heart and soul into this. Don't mock me.
It's like, how dare you?
This is my greatest work.
Should have gotten a gold statue.
I liked him. Which one was that? Yeah. Well, he's sharp bait now. That's how you get over most deaths. Just like, hey, the worm now. It's better than making a log in your record.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Was that Sunkissed? They have a Sunkissed off Fanta.
I think it was Sunkissed.
I love walking
or
out like
Minute Maid.
Yeah, oh man, Sunkissed. Oh, Minute Maid. We didn't get that, but Sunkissed was like I love that more than Fanta. Like I was big on Sunkissed as a kid. I don't think it exists anymore.
So according to Tubi, this movie is rated PG-13.
Right.
I guess because it's cat violence.
Cat violence, yeah. There's a special cat violence. Let's have a look at some trivia as well. Let's see. The sinking of the yacht. Oh man, I've ruined it. Spoilers. And several shots of the cat were filmed in Graydon Clark's swimming pool. And it's cost $200,000. 75,000 of that went between George Kennedy, Alex Cord, and Clu Gulager, and the cat that got the rest, I imagine.
Right.
Only 2 stock meowing sound effects used.
Oh man, and that's the other thing too. It's like they play the heck out of it. The cat doesn't just meow once.
No,
it rings on and on. I'm like, man.
In fact, we could work out the entire budget here because we're talking 200,000 minus the 75 for the actors, minus 15,000 for the yacht. we're getting right down there. You can see why the early draft of the film had a rat instead of a cat. It's probably cheaper to get a rat and easier to find one near a marina or something. 15 grand. The research scientist at the beginning was Graydon Clark. Okay. Shot over 18 days.
Wow.
Has been riffed by Riff Tracks. I knew that. I think I have seen that actually. And it was on Red Letter Media. Oh man, these guys just copy me. They did Christmas or Cats Christmas special apparently, and it was on their best of the worst. Don't know if it won or not.
And Geraldo's being really sleazy here.
Oh man, yeah, he's just like, am I okay to just stand here and watch you?
I mean, I guess technically she's on his yacht, right? So it's like
true. She's got a proper 80s exercise vibe going on. Every 80s film at this point, at this stage of the 80s, had to have some sort of exercise.
Yeah, some sort of fitness.
Jane Fonda. Yeah. Clu Gulager and Austin Stoker both passed away in 2022. Oh, cheers! Wow. Thanks for that. Cheered me up. That's nice. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for that little fact. Maybe I guess there'll be nothing under the goofs because everything's perfect. Oh, when the cat attacks the truck driver. Hey guys, no, attacks the truck driver. The truck changes models in the crash footage. I did not spot that. I am not a car kind of guy.
Wow.
Yeah. And the size of the cat wildly changes throughout the film. Yeah, no shit. Yep. But also, if things are closer, they appear bigger. So that's fine.
Oh,
there we go. Yeah.
Don't touch Geraldo.
Biff him in the hooter. Give him a good old pounding. What the hell's going on, Walt? This is how Walt Disney ended his days, I think. This is Walt Disney, isn't it? And they froze him straight after this.
Boom.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to be able to fight him. Okay, he's going to be able to fight him. Give him a right punch in the stomach. He punches him and kicks him so hard that I think he dies from this. If I remember correctly, I think he dies from that one punch and kick. That's how tough. Oh, did he shoot himself in the? Oh no, it's the cat.
Nope.
Yes, get those ankles.
Oh,
Get those ankles. Oh, he's gone right through, man.
well, I mean, I
Oh,
don't
look
really
at
think
that.
they fed this cat through. You know,
Oof, he's got some nice big fat chunky ankles though, hasn't he, for him to get into? He's give me some JB on the rocks. Here I am. Gone. Ow.
now he's just shooting wildly, like, oh,
Yeah, he's just shooting at everybody now.
yeah,
I'm
he's just like, you're
I'm
the
really
cat.
pissed off.
You're the cat too.
You're all the cat to me now. Oh man.
I'm taking somebody with me.
Oh man, I made Don lol. Like that's it. We can retire, man. Oh man, that's amazing. That makes me lol a lot. So yeah, you can have one back. But that's it though. Just that one. No more lols for you. His heart's racing a mile a minute. Yeah, it's all that exercise that she was doing earlier on got him excited.
Right? Dang.
I think we're just going to have to take the whole chop the. If this was like The Walking Dead, they'd just chop it off, wouldn't they?
Yeah, this is like, I don't know. We're gonna have to just take it clean off. The ankle?
But
No,
like,
the whole leg.
like Coral, get me a saw. Herschel.
Carl. It always cracks me up that. Go ahead.
No, no. You go ahead, man, because I was just talking shit.
Well, I was going to do the same. I was like, it cracks me up, like, you know, how he started on Love Actually. You know.
Yeah. Well, he was on a TV show called This Life as well. He played a character called Egg. He was like a kind of funny, kind of Chandler-esque character. And then, yeah, later on, he's like Rick Grimes, Carl, and all that, man. Yeah, he did. He's done good. Andrew Lincoln's done good, man.
Oh, yeah.
I just realized, is anybody actually driving this boat? Is anybody
No.
piloting this? The cat. There's just like another
Yeah,
cat.
it's a cat. Yeah.
Like...
That's what I'm saying. We're missing a whole bunch of stock footage of the cat driving the boat. Like the cat's
little,
like putting him off course.
Let me go.
Yeah, with the captain's hat. Release the director's cut. Come on, Graydon.
This is it. If you're dressed like me, we'll have this little hat on. All aboard. Let's go. I can't fit this on top of my head. But I was going to be. I don't know. I don't know why. I bought this years ago. And I can't even remember why. I think I was going to have a nautical themed room, and I just bought a captain's hat. Now I live by the sea and I have nothing nautical. I think I do have a sextant though. I said sextant. Quit playing
it's all about context.
Yeah. Quit playing with your dinghy. That's an 80s joke. He's always playing with his dinghy.
Huh.
Everything.
I never
Just
noticed
shoot everything. Like... The answer to shoot everything.
Yeah. Shoot the radio.
Mm-hmm. Now I've got the gun. What do you think about that? Just shoot him in the balls.
That's what I thought you were going for.
Yeah, shoot him in the dick because he was perving on them earlier.
Yeah.
It's just that I like aerobics. It gets me all hot under the collar.
I'm surprised his like foot is not all like purple and stuff from all the blood loss.
Yeah. I think George Kennedy's going to be just fine. Isn't he in the sequel? Uninvited 2?
Purring boogaloo.
Yeah. Uninvited. I can't think of anything for Uninvited 2. No. They just put Uninvited 2, and then if it was a modern one, they'd just try and find a way of getting the number into the word. That's how they do sequels now.
Yeah. I wonder how much like the effects cost in this.
Well, it can't be a lot because we've already narrowed down that they've spent about half the budget just on the boat and 3 of the actors.
Right?
And the cat, obviously, cat wrangler.
I don't think that guy's gonna get up. I don't know why he's pointing the gun at him.
No, he's
I mean, he looks like looks like he's in excruciating pain. Like, why is he still pointing the gun at poor George Kennedy?
That's his direction, though, isn't it? He's just been told, just point the gun at him till the end of the film.
Yeah.
It just looked like a normal cat. That's a great line. Well, yeah, that's how they get you. That's how they cheat you. They're smart. They're smart, you know.
Yep.
They're not going to come. They're not going to come out and tell you that they've got a demon inside them.
It'll be at 3 a.m. when you're asleep.
Yeah, on your face, while you're fast asleep. Well, that's great. His blood cells are multiplying at a phenomenal rate. So that's great. That's faster than everybody else. So that must be good.
Right. Oh, so his metabolism is burning. So he's losing weight as he's like sitting there dying.
He's got reverse Benjamin Button's disease. Oh, I'm still in this movie.
It's like I had a nightmare. I was in this movie about a cat. And oh no, wait, I'm still there.
Oh man, where's Leslie Nielsen? Leslie, help. You shouldn't have had the fish. You shouldn't have had the fish. That's what it is. It's just like airplane.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh no, it's Alien. It's Alien.
Oh yeah.
Okay, everybody, gather round while we watch this explode through his stomach. Okay. It's not Thanksgiving where they're gonna like carve him like a turkey.
I know, right? They're gathering around the turkey.
Yeah. Let's eat this giant turkey.
Just went to another break.
Oh, okay. And over the side he goes. You literally just as you went to the break is just like they're just bundling him up in a bag and throwing him over the side.
He's better off swimming to shore.
Yeah. I'm on 55-32 at the moment.
Okay. 55-21. They're dumping him over the thing now.
Oh, okay. That's fine. All right, I'm back.
I still find it strange that this is PG-13.
Yeah.
You know? It's like how is this? Well, I mean, I guess there's no real like major violence, right?
No, there's not a lot of swearing either, is there?
No.
We called it preppy, man. It's like this is excellent. It gives me nice Saved by the Bell vibes. So preppy.
It's a tough Zach Morris.
Yeah. Zach Morris After Dark.
This is Silk Stockings, Zach Morris.
Yeah. Zach Morris Nights. Troy and Abed in the Morning Nights is one of my favorite things in Community.
What's a flare gun gonna do to a cat?
Don't bring a flare gun to a cat fight. That's what they say, isn't it? Isn't that the famous phrase? He brought a flare gun to a cat fight? I'm sure it is.
We'll make it a thing.
Yeah. New t-shirt.
Yeah, new t-shirt.
Pugwall316.com. Yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't exist, but check it out, guys.
A Pugwall horror cat dad joint.
Yeah, we'll do that, yeah. Merch. We'll sell our merch. Don't forget, guys, put horror cat dad. Get 20% off for any dick pills or mattresses. or dick pills that turn into mattresses. Then we got some storm damage and Dad got sick. What? Oh, we're getting the full story now about her history on life on the ocean wave.
Right.
Okay. The
I
cat's like,
really
I'm
feel
tired
like
of this
what
shit.
I really feel like her just cutting into the wires. It's not really going to help the engine.
Yeah. Well, she knows her stuff. She's an expert. I've got to trace
And the
every
cat,
electrical wire. I
right?
don't know if that's how it works.
And then the
Money
cat's just
magazine.
chilling.
Oh, is there such a thing as a money magazine? And if it is, does it put drug dealers on the front cover?
See, there's another T-shirt right there.
Yeah, money magazine. Top 5 drug dealers.
Now you know what I just noticed. If you look in the background, like next to that, there's like a cat, a cat framed artwork. Even though like this guy
Nice.
clearly hates cats,
Yeah, foreshadowing for the.
right? Man, this guy
I
just
think it's-
ripped him off of his gold watch.
I'm just gonna get my gun out of the wall safe, so just take it nice and easy.
Right?
Dick pills would be a good name for a cat. You've seen this stream. Oh man, you gave me a lol. Darn. Ah, you lolled me up. Oh man, that's funny. Otherwise, kind of weird. Yeah, true. I guess if we were doing like a kind of bingo of things we were going to talk about, I guess like dick pills would not have been on the list.
Here's
You want me
one
to get my
stack.
banking? You'll be using
Put that
that
gun.
pocket change. I don't trust you, Mr. Graham. Please call me. Whatever. We don't. Do we know his first name?
No, Geraldo, I guess.
Geraldo Graham.
Geraldo
Sounds
Graham.
legit. Yeah.
I like how the cat's just like watching everything. So it's like, oh, I know the plan and everything now.
The cat's listening. This is the thing. What they don't realize is the cat is taking this all in, making notes, writing it in its little diary, planning it all out. It's the Hans Gruber of cats. It's like, oh, me, I'm not a cat. I'm Bill Clay. I work here. I'm called Bill Clay. Ah, I'm so scared. I'm worried. Ah, there's a crazy cat here.
He's like, I was the other cat. I'm not the one that bit that guy's ankle or
it's another cat.
spit acid on the other guy.
Ah, don't shoot me! Don't shoot me! That's one of my favorite bits in Die Hard, where Hans Gruber does the like Bill Clay character, and does that. I think it's really good. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, yeah. That. I mean, it's one of those things where like you what's his name, being a cop and everything, he has to have like recognized the voice, right? Because he had been talking to him like so many times.
Yes, because he does have a very distinctive voice, like very Potter, Harry Potter.
Potter.
So there's a mild nudity in this film. That's what it says. Mild. If you like mild nudity, this is the film for you.
I mean, it's the 80s, so it has to have it, right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. This is also a good time for us to do our dick pill advert, so we can, you got to time them when it's.
So if you're on a super yacht and you're being hunted by a mutated cat, and you want to get your business going, dick pills.
Yeah, dick pills. You got to wear if you want your dick so hard that a cat can't scratch it. I think that's a Texan phrase, or maybe an Alabama phrase I heard. I don't know.
The acting here is so compelling.
It is. Again, there's no cat in this scene, so it's not good.
Yeah, where's the cat?
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Take a good hard look. I'm standing on a boat.
And then boom, dick pill.
Yeah. I like that he's made love to her and refusing to take his trousers, shirt, watch, tie, hat, scarf,
Yeah.
leggings, socks, and shoes off, and she's like completely naked.
Yeah.
It's the 80s, man.
It's the 80s, man. He didn't need to. He didn't take anything off. He's like, oh, was it as good for you as it was for me?
If you needed to use 2 mile, try Dick Pills. Starring Dick Pills.
That needs to take off as a meme or something, or a hashtag.
Hashtag Dick. Yeah. This is Matt and Larry after dark. This episode is
Sponsored by Dick Pills.
I just don't have the parts. We're doing. She's going full Scotty now. She's like, I just can't do it. I can't do it, Captain. I don't have the parts.
It's like,
How about
okay,
if I
okay.
just shoot patronizingly on the head? Will that help?
Yeah, right. Take it easy, Scotty. Nobody blames you. Like, whoa. That wasn't consensual. That kiss that he gave her on the forehead.
No, I think I was thinking like, what if Leonard Nimoy just like kissed James Doohan on the head like that whenever like he got angry or upset? He was like, it's okay.
Fascinating.
He seemed to like my show of affection.
So what I don't understand is like this girl was like having a good old time with the guy the night before, and then like now she's all like just completely broken and falling apart. The one girl that was like that was, a part of the dick pill commercial. It's like now she's all freaking out, and it's like if
this girl has got a kind of 80s Nicole Kidman kind of curly thing going.
Mm-hmm. She looks like somebody else too. She kind of reminds me. The what?
I was saying you don't see that a lot now.
No.
Like full on
or Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, true. Oh,
I mean, I feel like it was really. I feel like it was like a really an 80s thing, the perm.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. That's what it is. It's a perm, isn't it? It's like this little knockoff Sean Astin's trying to take a bra off. And we're getting more time on this than we are on anything else in the film.
Yeah, like where's the cat?
Yeah. Cat's watching, going, come on, man, hurry up. Can you not take the bra off? Come on. Got people to kill here.
Do I need to jump in here and
just clip there? Bing. Let me look at that boo-boo. Oh, it's not a boo-boo. It ain't a boo-boo. Off.
Oh man, here we go. Unnerving music.
Again, this is PG-13. It's mad. A lot of blood.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
oh my God.
Bladder effects again.
Just wait. Just calm down. I'm dead. Lance, come on. You're overreacting. You've just been bitten by a radioactive cat.
You just got bit by a cat. You're okay.
Oh, my hand. Oh, man. He's got he can still do finger guns, though. He can still do finger guns. He's fine.
Right.
Lance, don't jump over the side of a yacht. That's like,
so
certain death. You're not going to, be able to swim.
Yeah, you can't swim or anything.
Oh, over we go. Oh, both of us. Okay, bye, guys. See you later.
No, wait. Oh.
Everyone's going in.
Yeah. Neither one of them can swim either.
This is very similar to the last voyage of the Demeter.
Oh, really?
It's a boat.
I was going to say. I was like, oh, because there was a boat in it.
Yeah, that's
and apparently, these people can swim in pools, but they can't swim in the ocean for some odd reason.
If this is Graydon Clark's swimming pool, then it's fucking massive. It's like the size of an ocean.
Well, where do you think, the other part of the budget is going to?
Okay. He's like, yeah, I need a swimming pool the size of an ocean.
But it's all it's all matte paintings.
Yeah.
The rest of the ocean is like matte painting. That's what it is.
So there's just 2 people left now, obviously, in the cat.
No, there's 3 of the teens, and then there's
Oh,
Geraldo. Yeah,
okay.
3 of the teens, Geraldo, and then the cat.
All right.
Why the girl with the perm didn't survive? Oh no, this is 2 girls.
Yeah, she just
2
fell over.
girls.
They could have got her back. There was nothing wrong with her.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with her.
He was
Unless
yelling
she was
about
like, yeah, it's like, I guess Lance was pulling her down.
Do you reckon they just back the boat over her just to be done with her? Just like, just where is she? I can't hear it. Smack.
Right.
We're all gonna die out here. That's a good line. That's a good one for the trailer. Use that in the trailer, guys.
We're all gonna die.
Stupid boat. Whoa, easy with the language there. The boat didn't do anything.
That's a PG-13 right there.
Stupid boat. You're a stupid boat.
Well, if they hadn't have been partying all the time.
Yeah, goddamn teens partying, punks. We'll never get out of this alive. We're all gonna die. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. I mean, she's definitely Debbie Downer. Like, come on now. Where's the positives?
Yeah, no. It's like the night before, she was like having a good old time with, low budget James Spader, and now she's like freaking out.
It's Walter Graham. There we go. We found that one out.
Ah, Walter.
How can he help? Why do we need to let him out? What is it that he brings? What's his skill set? What's he going to do? Give the cat drugs?
That's a nice hat. Cat and
she's got a captain hat now. She's been promoted.
Yep. Well, Walter's been locked up, so
apparently
somebody's need to be captain now.
Any idiot can get a captain hat. Like, you don't have to be a captain to get a captain hat. Trust me, I'm no captain.
Never sailed a day in my life, captain.
Yeah. But I promoted myself earlier this evening. I used to have a hat that just said sailor on it, and now it says captain.
I got the keys to the boat. That doesn't work.
Corey. Just relax. She's the captain. Give her a break. She's got to go down with the ship. Everybody else is going to get off.
It's like, here, use these binoculars. Do something.
And when she puts the binoculars on, there's like 2 black circles around her eyes. And they're like, we got you. We got you, man.
It's like, aha. Now you're hysterical and you got glasses.
So, okay, recap. The cat's here.
This is the longest.
I'm mad at the boat. I'm mad at the situation. The radioactive murderous cat. I mean, the radioactive murderous cat is let's not take it out on the boat.
Right. Well, honestly, if you think about it, the cat is really a victim of circumstance. Because the cat, if they had not taken it out of the little crate thing, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, the cat was quite happy in there, unless it was all part of the cat's plan, which the cat is 100 times more intelligent than anybody in the film.
Well, he's a radioactive cat, so
yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it makes you like if we know anything about radiation, it makes you really good at stuff. Like if we learned anything from Spider-Man,
or the Hulk, or
okay,
Fantastic Four,
Mr. Graham. Yeah, exactly. Why are they trusting Mr. Graham again? Why do they need him? What is it about him that makes him such a important, element?
Well, he's got money. He was on the cover of Money magazine. That's why.
That's true. He can bribe the cat.
Yeah, it's like, here, take some money. Cat's like, what am I gonna do with this?
Fish, like surely fish, catnip. These are the things I'm thinking about.
Right?
Is catnip a thing? Is that a real thing? Do cats really go crazy for catnip? I've never heard of it. Like, never seen it in real life.
That's a weird thing. Like my cats don't. Like we've tried
sort of heroin for cats.
From what I've seen in some videos or like memes or whatever, apparently like cats go nuts for it, but our cats don't do that. You know, we get these like cat scratchers for them, and it came with like a little bag of catnip.
Ah, okay.
I mean, yeah, like no, we'll get there and try to get them like to, you know, come on, do something, and like nope.
I never thought that the whole part of this, the sort of the final acts of this film would be about just chatting about cornflakes. Like that wasn't on my list of like things that I thought was going to happen. Particularly because their libidos are all over the place, and we know that cornflakes were invented to stem that libido, to calm people down. That's what we know
Well, it's
about.
like
That's one thing we know about cornflakes.
so it's like things we didn't know we were going to be talking about: cornflakes, dick pills.
Yeah, cornflakes are like the opposite of dick pills.
And what goes better with
Checking out.
cornflakes? Champagne.
It was so funny when he goes, he's checking his traps, and it just cuts to him, and he's just like working out and doing all. He's like, yeah, my traps look really good right now. I'm not even sure what part of the body your traps are, but I know that.
I think it's yeah, I think it's like the back or something.
Yeah, that's why I don't know, man. I'm no Brock Lesnar. Cat knows this food is poisoned. Cat knows everything, man. Don't
Yeah, man.
underestimate the cat.
It's
That's one thing we've
radiation.
learned. Yeah, it's just a smart fucking cat.
Or this guy's like really paranoid, so he automatically assumes that the cat knows that it's poisoned.
Yeah, he's like giving the cat way more credit.
Yeah. It's like this whole movie, like they're giving the cat way more credit. It's all just been oh, there it is.
Yeah, don't shoot into the hole. Don't shoot into. Here I am, guys. Fuck you.
Boom. There you go.
The cat just shoot him? Oh no.
No. that would have been hilarious though.
The cat just whipped out a 6-shooter. Like, okay, I'm going back inside this my host cat. Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny how it goes back inside the cat. It's like it comes out, and then it's like, okay, I'm going in nice and warm and snuggly inside the cat.
So is that thing like reanimating the cat? Like because it looks like the cat is just docile when it comes out.
Do you know, so you're right. It should be Herbert West should be here to sort this out, I think.
So it's like a puppet within a puppet? Like it's using the cat as a puppet?
Maybe. I love the fact that these things happen, and then instantly the next thing you see is just wrapped up in a tarpaulin and thrown over the side. It's like they just keep
nope.
doing that until there's no one left. Until you have to wrap yourself up in a tarpaulin and throw yourself over the side.
Right. Just walk around with it because, like, well, I'm the last one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to throw myself over.
Gonna toss myself off.
after the dick pills.
Yeah. You were supposed to. Oh man, I'm better than that. I shouldn't have said that joke. That's a bad joke. Man. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not better than
that. just went to another commercial. That I will be right back because I think I'm gonna check something real quick. I'll be right back.
No problem. I'll pause on 1 hour 16 minutes. Okay. So recap. Okay, guys. So if you're in the chat, send us any questions about the film, anything that you thought you enjoyed. If you're watching it along with us, that's amazing. If you're watching it later on, just comment on what you think about this amazing film. It couldn't be more 80s, could it? Also, George Kennedy's gone now, so this is the part of the film where it's all cat all the time. So we're up to about 1 hour 16 minutes dead, and literally oh shit, I've just pressed play again. She's just like giving up. There's a lot of cornflake talk as well in here at the moment for some reason. So just to give you a little bit of update on some of the things that I didn't get to finish before about the did you knows about this film. So the cat in the film is actually orange throughout, but at the end when the boy picks it up at the end of the film, which we've not got to yet, so spoilers. The film was made in 1987 or 1988. It's black, so just watch out for that if you're watching this with us. If you're having a little pause with us at the time as well, and the boat during the storm part that was earlier on, so this isn't a spoiler, is actually a toy model ship. Again, was that in Graydon Clark's swimming pool? If it was, that is amazing. The main song for this film, Uninvited, a song written by a wonderful artist named Chili Charles, and Chaz Higgins Jr. wrote this song. There's a few songs in here you might know. String Quartet in G, one of my favorites. One More Try, hard to find. Seasons of Love, they're all great. But what about goofs? Surely there was no mistakes in the making of this film, and if there was, they would have taken it out in the edit. Oh no, they didn't. There's a few goofs. The bandages are often soaked in blood, even when some of the things that happen are not that bloody. Is that a goof, or is that just somebody getting excited with blood? I don't know, man. Just throwing the blood in there. We talked a little bit earlier on about the cat size. I don't think that's a goof either. I'm just filling talking about the cat size again, saying like I don't think that is a goof. I don't feel like somebody says that's a goof. I don't think that's a goof. I think that's just about perspective. So I'm on 1 hour. Sorry, go on.
Well, I don't know, because I feel like the cat was fluffier at the beginning of the film, and it's got like unless they like somewhere the cat got groomed up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I guess no one's been grooming it. Nobody's been like brushing it and cleaning it and like keeping on top of its kind of aesthetic. So I don't know, man. But like as Don rightly says, goofs anything after the director said action. I mean, that's fair comment. I'm literally just throwing things around my room now. Okay, so are you ready? Are you playing now? Are you ready? Or
I'm ready.
What are you on? Okay, 1
I'm
hour
at,
16.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Yep. All right. You
I
were
just
supposed to
saw
be in charge of the food.
I saw the what do you call it? They had like cornflakes and pancake waffle mix.
Yep.
It's like, clearly we're not going to survive on cornflakes and waffle mix.
I could. Obviously, they've never been students, because that's amazing quality of stuff.
Right.
Just drink water. It's fine. A bit of salt in the water won't do you any harm. Suspenseful music.
I tell you,
I love that IMDb thing where it says goofs. Like, goofs is such a funny thing. It's like, goofs. Oh, I done a goof. Oh, I goofed.
Well, I guess bloopers is copyrighted. I guess, I don't know.
Ah, maybe, yeah. Yeah. Cock-ups. There used to be a guy who used to do things in the UK, and he'd call them cock-ups. He had a particular way of talking, and he'd show like old clips of things, and he'd go like, classic cock-ups. Guess you can't put cock-ups on IMDb.
Right. You might take it the wrong way. Get offended.
We're back to the dick pills.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Suzanne. No, it's too late. You ruined it. This was a nice romantic trip, and you ruined it. Not the cat, not George Kennedy, not the drugs, not the sexual assault, but you ruined it. Anyway, I'm off to paint my nails.
So what happens when...
Come on, Mr. Graham, wake up.
So what happens when you're a teen in the 80s? It's like, you want to go and party and have a good time? Well, you might have to deal with drug dealers and George Kennedy and radioactive cats.
Radioactive cat. Yeah, those are the three biggies. I'm not ready to give up. I'm the captain of this goddamn ship, and I have been for at least 45 minutes. It's like Titanic, man. It's exactly the same as Titanic.
Yeah. Minus radioactive cat.
You Oh, she just slapped the shit out of him. Oh, and over she goes.
Boom. Right?
I
I'm
own
gonna
this
wrap you.
boat because I was smart and your daddy was dumb. Whoa, way to break it down. Like that is this economy of lines and words. You be thick, I be clever. I'm gonna die. And so am I. Oh, it's the keys.
So why didn't they take the lifeboat?
Sure, man. That's a good question. Well, the
I
captain
mean,
won't do it because she'll go down with the ship.
yeah.
This was her daddy's ship. It means a lot to her.
Is that bread?
I'm
Is
really
that
invested in her
breadcrumbs?
now. I didn't realize it. Yeah, she's following the trail of breadcrumbs that the cat put out for her to follow
Right?
and then get murdered. It's a clever cat. I knew it.
I knew
She's
it.
losing it now.
Breadcrumbs.
She's losing it.
Yeah, just a day, like I said, just a day and a half ago, she was having fun with, James Spader. Uh-oh.
Get away from me. He's like, hey, I'm fine. I'm definitely not radioactive and I'm definitely not gonna kill you. Everything's cool, baby.
Yeah, see, now she's like freaking out. She's like, "You're not gonna hurt me, right?"
I'm not gonna kill you, but the demon inside is.
Yeah.
Oh, she's choking on the bread. Is it radioactive bread?
Oh.
The cat baked radioactive bread? Oh, this is a clever cat. I don't even know how to make. I made banana bread once. Jeez, this is amazing.
Well, I mean, what didn't they say they like? Oh, well, yeah, it was bread. It wasn't the poisoned food that the cat did not eat.
I'm
Oh
so
man,
confused.
she's gonna need to. She might want to get that looked at.
Yeah, man. So what was it called? A goiter.
All right.
I don't even know
Well,
what those are. What is a goiter? I only ever saw them in the 80s. Pancake and
he
waffle
goes.
mix. Now I want to
Oh,
see the
she.
cat making pancakes.
I know, right? I'm telling you, there's a cut of this film of this cat doing all this amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
great
there's the
model
model
of the
ship.
boat. Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say, great model of the boat right there.
that's the one I was saying. That was in the Goofs. That's the one like those little boats where you put like baking soda in them and they fly around the bath. Just to get them in cornflakes. Ah, that's probably where they got it from, in the cornflakes from earlier on.
Yeah, I find it interesting that they're not really panicking. They were just looking at the water, like just come in. They're like, well,
Yeah.
gotta save the
He's trying to
money because
save the money because I'm a scumbag.
yeah.
Don't forget, guys, I'm a scumbag.
I'm telling you, they could have like, why are they just doing this now? They could have done
Yeah.
this like days ago when everybody was still alive. They could have just loaded up on cornflakes,
What
waffle
Mayan's here.
pancake
Hey,
mix.
Larry, yeah. Ma'am.
Oh,
I was going to say, Mayan's here just in time now for the. We're on 1 hour 22 minutes of the film. The best part of Uninvited, mate. If you want to get on Tubi, it's it's all going off now.
yep.
Larry's going to talk us through the finale of this cat killing everyone. Whoa! Look at the size of that cat.
Oh man, here we go.
That is a big cat.
I'll give him this though. He's not freaking out. I
No,
mean, I don't know
he's
why
calm and
he's
collected.
just watching. I don't know why he's just watching it happen.
He's trying to pay it
And
off with
yep,
money. He's trying to pay the cat
yeah, take
off.
the money. I don't think the flashlight's gonna hurt it.
Where's Graham?
See again, why do they need Graham? Like
No.
we've already established that she hates him because of what he did to her father.
Yeah, just leave him. He's the one
Yeah, just
person
leave
we
him.
can leave. Yeah.
Yeah. The world
Just leave it. And to
obviously
be
would
fair,
be
like
a
you said, They could have got in that ship about an hour ago. They could have got in the
They could have gotten in that
lifeboat.
ship days ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm in movie time, but you're right. Yeah, days ago.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they could have put like as soon as Clue died, that's when like, okay, well, clearly, or not even that. Like, even when the oh man, look at that, she left him.
Oh man, she's off. You know, when you said Clue before, I thought you were still talking about the movie Clue. I forgot you were talking about Clue Gulaga. Clue Gulaga is a great
Poor
name. Clue Gulaga.
Gulager.
Gulaga. Clue Gulaga. Words are not words. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there goes the model boat. She didn't go down with the ship. She was the captain, and she didn't go down with the ship.
Well, technically, Graham took over that captain.
Oh yeah, he was
moniker.
like, "This is my ship, and your daddy's dumb, and I'm clever."
Yeah.
I
So
that.
I'm guessing this is the part where, like you were saying, it was like in his pool.
Yeah, it must be.
They had an extra pulling down in the pool on the boat, on the model boat.
Yeah, it's like he's just like, hey, don't go in the pool today because we're just finishing the film. We're just doing 10 minutes of filming in the pool. But Dad, I want to use the pool. No, we're doing the radioactive cat thing for 10 minutes. Yeah, let's go.
So apparently they. Oh man, that's great. Boom. He touched me. He touched me.
I think in a way he touched us all.
It's not over yet. Boom.
The cat's just like kind of reaching out. He's like Neil Diamond.
Like, I just want to hug you.
Touching you. Quick, get all the money.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're alive first. That's important.
Yeah.
Money, you can't take it with you, man. You're not learning anything from George Kennedy.
I guess they figured the cat wanted the money, and so that's why they threw the briefcase.
Yeah, this is it. The cat was playing the long game. The cat's now in the Bahamas with all the money.
He's chilling on some island somewhere, drinking pina coladas.
I mean, this is the
women everywhere.
Yeah. This is the weirdest episode of The Love Boat I've ever seen.
This is the what do you call it? The dark alternate ending of The Love Boat.
Yeah, the darkest timeline.
Yep.
You've been so kind. Thanks for saving us from the cat. Is the cat inside that bag? Have they let the cat out of the bag?
That would be great if, like, somehow the money, it transferred.
Yeah. Oh, I got the bag with a cat in it instead of the bag with the money in it. Damn.
Yeah. Oh man, here we go.
This is just like Cocktail, really, isn't it? But instead of Tom Cruise, you've got like a radioactive cat.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same film.
And magically, it's like a different cat.
Aruba, Jamaica. Oh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama.
Where's Brian? What's his name?
joined us just in time for us to sing. Oh yeah, the Aussie guy. He's the
Brian Brown.
He was the cat. I think. Brian Brown. He was the cat. He played the cat.
Played the cat.
Yeah. It was an unbilled cameo. He didn't want his name
unaccredited.
Yeah. Well, guys, that was Uninvited, and you're all invited to go back and watch this. I forgot what the film was called, and it's literally all over the screen, all over. That was Graydon Clark's masterpiece. Uninvited, and guys, it was so good. There's so many people who joined us earlier on and joined us later on as well, and I really enjoyed that, Larry. That was so much fun. That was cool.
Yeah, it was great. It was pretty good. I told you before, I just watched it recently with the riff track, so I was pretty
Oh
fresh
yeah,
on
me
it,
too.
and it's
Yeah.
good stuff.
That's good. Well, hopefully we didn't rip those guys off. You know, it's a shame actually because what do you call it? MS Mystery Science Theatre, the new thing hasn't got funded, has it? So yeah, the new series, I
Yeah,
don't
the
think.
new season, or season 14, I don't think it's gotten funded yet.
Yeah, they I got the email from Joel saying like he was like, "Hey Matt," no, he was like he was he was like, "Yeah, we're not going to do it, man." They didn't get the money they needed, but yeah, I'm always for new MS3K, even if it's like no matter who it is. I always like new stuff of it. It doesn't concern me that it's not exactly the same as the 90s. Um,
So, I
yeah,
mean, the one thing I will say, I backed the, I guess, was it 12 when they first were coming back. I
yeah,
backed that one, and then I saw. I mean, when I saw it, I was kind of like, well, I know it's going to be different people, but I felt like a lot of the stuff they reused some old jokes, and then
mm.
I feel like not until the end, like one of the last couple of films, and they started getting their stride. And then 13 was really, there was a lot of more funny stuff, especially like that first one with Mac and Me. That was hilarious. But
Yeah. I think Jonah's found his stride, and actually, I think the weird thing with it is, I think Emily is funny as Emily, but like as herself. Like when I've seen her do things as herself, when she's the
mhm,
character. But sadly, I think her bot not funny. So like, I think she'd be really good with Jonah's bots, if that kind of makes sense. Um,
mhm.
but yeah, I don't know, man. But we have had a good time watching The Uninvited, and that's the important thing. Um, no, oh, thanks for doing this. Oh, shout out from Don there at the end. That's pretty cool. Oh, and Philip's back as well. That's awesome. You guys, the cat's pajamas. Thanks for shouting me out. Catch you hep cats late. Oh my word, how does he think of this stuff? The guy's a goddamn genius. Um, no, Larry, it was so much fun. We've got to do this again. It doesn't necessarily have to be a cat related film, but you know, it has to be a cat related. No.
Doesn't have to be,
Uh,
but it has to be.
yeah. That's the rule.
The
No,
next
it's
one will
good.
be, for sure, it'll be sponsored by Dick Pills.
Yeah. Oh man, we need to get some sponsorship before we do any more. To be honest, if we're not doing it for the money, what are we doing this for? It's gonna be fun, man. Okay, so guys, thanks for watching. Again, any comments from that you've enjoyed, things that you liked about the film, things that you think with that me and Larry missed, or that you that we don't know about the film, because I don't think we're the experts on this film. We didn't make this film or anything. Yeah, hopefully see you all again soon, and have a great evening. You take care. I don't have a sign off. Do you have a sign off, Larry?
I mean, if I can just say, like, thanks again for having me on. Thanks everybody that showed up and was chatting with us and stuff. Thanks again, guys. Y'all are awesome, and we'll see you in the next one. And Matt, again, thanks again. Huge pleasure. It was definitely a fun one coming on and watching this movie with you.
Man, it was. I had a great time. I had a really good time. I knew it wasn't going to be work this one. I knew it was just going to be this was going to be fun, and yeah, it was. So yeah, big shout out to me and Phil and Don and Al and Cal and man, have I missed anybody? Michael
Don't forget
Myers
Gareth.
and um, oh man, Gareth.
Don't
Yeah,
forget
Gareth.
Gareth.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, guys, no, I can't. I can't forget anybody. I can't. I feel too bad about it. So have a great evening. Take care, everybody. And remember, just keep an eye on those radioactive cats.